When it comes to nutrition after 60, fish is often hailed as one of the healthiest proteins you can eat. It's easy to chew, light on the stomach, and packed with brain-boosting omega-3 fatty acids. But here's the shocking truth most seniors never hear: not all fish are safe. In fact, some of the most popular seafood items on your plate could silently be damaging your brain, inflaming your joints, and even putting your heart at serious risk. What's even worse? Many seniors are unknowingly eating these bad fish, thinking they're making healthy choices. They're trusting labels like wild-caught or light and flaky, without realizing the dangerous toxins, hidden mercury, and inflammatory fats that come along with them. If you're over 60, your body is more vulnerable to certain food-based threats than ever before. Your liver processes slower, your immune system works harder, and your brain becomes more sensitive to neurotoxins. That's why knowing which fish to avoid and which ones to fully embrace can make all the difference in how you feel, move, and think. Fish can be either your brain's best friend or your body's worst enemy. The right fish can help you sharpen your memory, lower your blood pressure, and reduce inflammation throughout your joints. But the wrong fish? It can accelerate cognitive decline, strain your kidneys, and flood your body with heavy metals. Let's start with one of the most deceptively dangerous fish seniors should avoid at all costs: tilefish. This fish is high on the list of mercury-laden seafood, especially those caught in the Gulf of Mexico. Mercury is a neurotoxin, and for aging brains, even low levels can affect memory, mood, and motor skills. Seniors with slow detoxification pathways are especially vulnerable. Over time, mercury accumulates in tissues and contributes to brain fog, tremors, and even increases the risk of Alzheimer's. Tilefish may seem exotic and harmless, often served grilled at restaurants or sold as fillets, but one serving can far exceed the EPA's safe mercury limit, especially dangerous for those over 60 whose neurological systems are already more delicate. Another common fish that's often praised but can be extremely harmful is swordfish. Like tilefish, swordfish is a large predator, and large fish tend to accumulate the highest levels of mercury because they eat smaller, contaminated fish throughout their lifespan. Seniors often look for high-protein, low-fat options and turn to swordfish for its rich texture, but the hidden danger lies in its toxicity. Swordfish has some of the highest mercury levels of any fish sold in the United States. Even occasional consumption can create long-term buildup, which the aging body struggles to flush out. If you already deal with memory issues, tremors, or balance problems, swordfish can silently worsen those symptoms. Next on the list of fish seniors should never touch is farm-raised salmon. This may come as a shock, especially because salmon is usually considered a health food. But here's the catch: not all salmon is created equal. While wild salmon is an incredible source of omega-3s, farm-raised salmon is often fed a diet of grain, soy, and artificial coloring agents that drastically change the quality of its fat. Instead of being anti-inflammatory, farm-raised salmon is loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, which trigger inflammation in joints and arteries. Worse, many of these farms use antibiotics, pesticides, and chemicals to control parasites in the crowded pens where fish are raised. Seniors with compromised immune systems or inflammatory diseases like arthritis or heart conditions can experience worsening symptoms from these toxins. Farm-raised salmon might look pink and fresh at the store, but it's nutritionally inferior and potentially dangerous for anyone over 60. A fourth fish to avoid is king mackerel, particularly those caught in the Atlantic. Just like swordfish and tilefish, king mackerel is a top predator and ranks very high in mercury content. Many seniors enjoy it for its rich, oily flavor, but it carries a heavy toxic load. Mercury aside, king mackerel is also high in cholesterol and saturated fat compared to other fish, making it a poor choice for those managing heart health. Combine that with the already slowed metabolism and less efficient detox system common in older adults, and king mackerel becomes more of a risk than a reward. For those over 60 dealing with high blood pressure, heart disease, or brain fog, it's best to steer clear completely. But now let's flip the script. Because fish doesn't have to be dangerous. In fact, when chosen wisely, it's one of the most powerful anti-aging superfoods for seniors. The right fish can nourish your brain, protect your heart, and even improve your eyesight. You just have to know what to reach for at the seafood counter, and what to leave behind. So let's look at the 4 best fish you should eat regularly after 60 if you want to stay sharp, mobile, and energized. First up is the gold standard of senior-friendly fish, wild-caught Alaskan salmon. This fish is rich in high-quality protein and one of the best natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are essential for reducing inflammation, improving heart rhythm, and supporting the brain's gray matter, which shrinks with age. Wild salmon also contains astaxanthin, a potent antioxidant that protects your eyes and skin while slowing cognitive decline. Seniors who eat wild salmon just twice a week show better verbal memory, quicker mental processing, and fewer signs of age-related mental deterioration. Unlike farmed salmon, wild Alaskan varieties roam the open sea and feed on their natural diet, giving them a pure nutritional profile with minimal toxins. If you can only afford one quality fish each week, this is the one. The second must-eat fish is sardines, especially the kind packed in olive oil or water with bones. Sardines are small, which means they're low on the food chain and naturally lower in mercury. They're loaded with omega-3s, vitamin D, and calcium, nutrients that many seniors are lacking. And here's the bonus. The tiny bones in sardines are soft and edible, giving you a natural calcium boost to support aging bones and prevent fractures. This is a huge win for seniors who aren't getting enough dairy or who have trouble absorbing calcium from supplements. Sardines also help lower triglycerides and improve brain function. And because they're usually inexpensive and shelf-stable, they're perfect for fixed incomes or easy meal prep. Just make sure to choose varieties without added salt or unnecessary flavorings. Third on the must-eat list is rainbow trout, particularly when it's wild or responsibly farmed in freshwater systems. This fish is often overlooked, but it's one of the cleanest, safest, and most nutritious fish available for seniors. It contains high levels of vitamin B12, which is essential for maintaining nerve health and preventing memory decline. B12 deficiencies are extremely common in people over 60 and can lead to symptoms that mimic dementia. By including trout regularly in your diet, you not only support brain function but also boost your energy levels, support red blood cell production, and enhance cardiovascular health. It's also very easy to cook, light, flaky, and delicious with just a bit of lemon and olive oil. The fourth fish every senior should prioritize is anchovies, another tiny fish with massive health benefits. Like sardines, anchovies are small and low in mercury, but they're densely packed with nutrients. These little fish are rich in selenium, which helps detoxify the brain and liver, and they contain anti-inflammatory fats that are essential for joint comfort. Anchovies also support hormone production and contain natural compounds that improve blood vessel elasticity, important for preventing strokes and maintaining healthy circulation. And while many people associate anchovies with salty pizza toppings, high-quality, low-sodium anchovies in oil or fresh fillets can be incorporated into salads, pastas, or even mashed into spreads for sandwiches. Just a few bites can give your brain and heart a major nutritional lift. Here's what this all comes down to: fish can be your greatest asset or your silent enemy in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. It all depends on what ends up on your plate. Large, mercury-laden fish like swordfish, king mackerel, tilefish, and farm-raised salmon might seem convenient or tasty, but they deliver a toxic punch that aging bodies can't afford. They increase the risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and chronic inflammation, and the damage often shows up quietly over years. On the other hand, nutrient-rich, low-mercury options like wild salmon, sardines, rainbow trout, and anchovies can reverse those effects. They reduce pain, improve mental clarity, and even lower your risk of heart attack or stroke. So take a few minutes this week to review what kind of fish you're buying. Is it farmed or wild? Large or small? High in healthy fat or bloated with contaminants? These small decisions matter more than ever. And if you want to stay independent, vibrant, and mentally sharp into your later years, your grocery list is your secret weapon. Choose wisely, and your body will thank you every single day. If you learned something new today, or if you're already including some of these brain-friendly fish in your meals, let us know in the comments. Your insights might help another senior make a better choice. And if you want more honest, research-based health tips that respect the wisdom of aging, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. Because staying strong after 60 isn't about fancy pills or complicated diets. It's about making smarter everyday choices that add up to a longer, brighter future.